ohini ewo ho kwan so che na adwen journalist ewo ho kwan so che na adwen lawyer doctor obia wo ho kwan so che na adwen agi judge pe any electoral commissioner ba wa wo hwede ko na wa tu ba bia electoral commissioner no gina obi kan jo se 20 di no anu waku wa wo hwa wa be hu se we ni o hwa judge bia hu se judge we die o NDC ni judge we die o MPP ni first na central for bi suro efere so mbe yi omanim kakaka suro ni fere na ko 2012 presidential debate na Professor Jena na Opoku Ajima any kwadu oponkroma and the moderators of the debate sa no mu nyina mo political party 2012 presidential debate samba kaya na kwadu oponkroma Ojo FM na Professor Jena na Opoku Ajima no so vice chancellor omo ye moderators ebusa presidential candidate questions asi so mo ye neutral sometime ne be ka chem say obi anye neutral wo mamu ha mo anye ndi after a year 1 year krampa ho eno mo nyina ye hu say omo wa amanyuku etiamo obi andada. We are in a new era of democratic dispensation. Oh yes, so for between NDC ni still MPP for beba wa sorry. Waman yokuo ne ofre any esuma adwuma nyankopon de ama ono. Twaka wom, ensosoye wom, adwuma ne nko, ofre ne nko, ena amanyosem nko. Ivan yama kwa bawie. Epo buti said ye.
Nyame na do ma ho de ho.
Last day.
Yes.
Yeah, eno me ko osu na me ne mante bi bon komo. Eno bi bo udin say, "Hey! Sa Slimman no a o ta kwa Captain Smart show no so no. Wa being rough. A mante be say 5." And I was surprised, sir. Adwuma wo ye no I said dudo na any omaso ediache professionally then professional who belong to we are then professional.
Oh, I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse and I may have a master's in public health. So me a health professional.
We a health professional.
Yes.
But utumika economics, statistics, figures, you know, as I so can history and all that. Who's here?
Once we've got into a time me Abeiku hospital now could see say a lot of things go wrong because we be to have that hospital common secured better dro kra no na ebi ni ho the whole governance setup no abaye some kind of a cesspool of corporate interest some individuals be more opportunity exploit it to their advantage. Yes, our hospital we can only take care of few people, but I think say na the free as a system no yetime boa na yetime fix system na be many people be akwanya than attending to just an individual. And I'm taking interest in this whole thing from day one. May I imagine say politics, you know, I will just learn and make sure say other people also get to understand it because over the years, you know, so here said the almost say politics now. Ya kwani say a reserve for few individuals be a more fancy quota, or more access to A-class schools, and or more in the decided what has to be done. At the end of the day, you know, they cannot be held responsible and accountable. I think that is the mystery some of us are just trying to break, just to send a message to the average and the ordinary Ghanaian. Say Ghana no, we all have equal stake in this country called Ghana. Say Ghana your campaigner, you stake a room your pet, obi nchen obi. So say you join na part of the conversation. You drive a new political narrative as be a bit me aboa e de you welfare abeto ho na ya serve obia because politics in just a few people e be shentade akese take advantage.
There are several professionals omoye knowledgeable and they are also concerned with national issues or national discourse. Yeah. But for the fear of intimidation, victimization, vilification, and all sorts of attacks. It will be said politics a dirty game, a dirty game. Professionals may be so omo person omo do omo in spite of all this, you know, at the end I still encourage you one day home so people will attack you say hey share no bi share the okeka and all that why create me di ma me ne obusuafo nyina atem.
Yeah, last there will be some similar questions. So we will now say at the end of the day, you know, you for the arms, you can say you through at the end of the day, when or mine by this criminal cartel will just take over, and at the end of the day, there will be no future for us and our kids. Because TIT has said, no, saying, can you be more Mokuma and KBN and you know this kind of conversation yet. Because America, people don't spend their time talking about some of this common issue because some people fought for them years ago. Abraham Lincoln and for not theater will be called the second coup because he wanted federation. Some people want union or be antenna. So some people fought and sacrificed. So I think that this is a time for us as a union, you forgo your fear. Now whatever it takes, you know, yet to build a very society, a very decent and just society. Young people will not only have hope and dreams, but rather will have economic independence. Because maybe I met so we know economic independence, and our mental independence. So it me yes, I know the I think say yana young benefit here. People who are coming, you know, will come and benefit. And never me, I don't expect say about go to my favor. And I say may ya we just want to chart a new narrative about some politics forever, so that the young people no in the future no will be able to sail through not difficulties I go through. And Ghana there are a lot of people who are penning for on the political arena but we are young person also now compared then they tag you arrogant or disrespectful. But I think issues are a bare truth, you know. We should be bold enough and young can sabaya nipa ehobatono na at the end of the day, you know, problems na cause no yet me upset through her. Then we create opportunity, maximize your friend is saying near my say obianya because I never come and realize and say every single woman being be a wasa to be our potential when either say school, football, America too, or be one there. But unfortunately, our part of the world, you know, it takes a lot to realize this potential. And so, a country like America, almost the American dream, land of opportunities. Because the system has been built in such a way that the system you can a bit incentivize that you leverage the system to maximize your potential. Those things are not there. And there are a lot of people with good potentials, but behind the creative platform.
Okay, so let's appreciate that there's a new paradigm shift in our political dispensation or discourse. Now professionals are coming in, and it puts a pressure on the political actors. Sir, the eyes watching them. 3 days or few days to election, a scandal be a course or National Service Secretariat and also Hun Sensema. But and you know, Yebeka Wansem and Monday, no, and Thursday, by Monday. Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday now, by Tuesday now, His Excellency the Vice President, the presidential candidate for the NPP, Dr. Alhaji Mamadou Bawumia, Elanche the E-Gate airport. Now, for a bonus say, Ebiso I say gate them, but I know say eventually gate no ebi. But that is not the issue. The issue is on Tuesday, March 27, 2018, Minister of Communication, Mrs. Esla Owusu Ekufu, inaugurated 9 electronic gate. I friend the E-Gate, Kotoka International Airport. Now 9 electronic gates, you know, emu 7 by and a 2 actually omodebeka. So basically, Kofo Kwai, Omotuti E-Gate now. His Excellency Bawumia be ano a year Benadano. Now 2018, Madam Esla Owusu Ekufu Edika Apahuntoma a year 2018. Now the question is, according to the figures in our Ebano, the project which Yalanche, the project deal normally the margins group, cost $240 million. About your
I think my man started from Dr. Bawumia Kolanche.
No, but Pacho figure near no crown.
Yes, that is the figure.
$240 million.
Yes, 135,315 assigned so until another also. W E-Gate na ya no. Yes.
Of course say
240,125,315.
And I say we cry the bro cathedral sika no.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Na say the size car we crack or car cathedral around KCW. Jesus.
It's
okay,
funny.
so project, you know, I'm told sir funding so if you World Bank.
Yeah.
Eba it World Bank sika wom.
Yes.
World Bank you are saying $20 million.
Yeah, 20 million.
And a tax air travelers are airbound so $11. Eti e-gate, you know, man say e-gate, you know, a bicycle obi a fair port will be obetua $11 for using the e-gate. Okay, so essentially 16 million and you spend it to secure the immigration system e-gate in 2019, but additional 2.9 million ebeka ho terminal 3 2020 and editor to asosa. So I don't know sir, my main fancho wasting bejena fa a cost sheet, the total project cost breakdown, the development cost, the periodic updates, the support and maintenance, the total life cost, the introduction of processing fees, the verification, international passenger fee. Wow, it e-gate that I launched a cost $240 million.
Yeah.
World Bank here about 20 million. Whoa. Wow. So the ordinary Ghanaian what is digitization? What is a Ghana card to me be a year airport gate, a friend e-gate, Naniaji. But a car insurance so same about church mama ordinary Ghanaian artist as him.
I think the politics na no a good year and you know amaho kwan ama some comic enthusiasts be politics na kwesi abo stage and amamfo gusu no moye comedy chire at a very serious hour, critical hour, every time be a echo biano and your future is on the line. With this particular e-gate, whatever it is, abeye in some year can hon. This whole thing started somewhere in 2006. Abra World Bank. Eka se Ghana, esi ye call digital, na ye transform it from paper to your friend saying electronic, nena se fornum. And there was a project called Ghana. Omo processes no shasi ano omo boa se be ya ebetimi transform some of these all your platforms you na betimi call digital. And it is over here 2014 and it take off. So 2014 no na change from Ghana to your friend say e platform. Honest kind of shasi buy. So the initial deployment at World Bank now they my $20 million. I know the day no. Now yeah they buy some of these processes. So okay the immigration side na sebaya nipa ya visa and entries ne ya border nsensem no nyina no say go through that electronic system na e betimi aboa ensure efficiency ne na for. So the Ghana Immigration Service and na all supervise that particular initiative. Enti they now work say Asilusu launching in 2019 yeah this particular project including this digital gate yeah can ho asemi. So that 16 million, initial 16 million no, to the Ghana Immigration Service no, was for software. Now you're making sure say you transform it from that particular way. Now you're electronic.
Patro share figures and the cost breakdown. No?
Yes, remember how? And initially now, make about the initial one now. You start here, no. So eba na John Mahama de terminal 3 abeka ho. So they added extra one abeka and say that particular way will be extended. So that cost na 2.1 million now can I say. So initially no a French company for motels omo this particular project omo hand it over, everything was okay. You hand it over. After omo koda sorry from the vice president they want to your friends say privatize it the entire your friends electronic system. Even in security sense it didn't make sense because this is issues a border on national security. But he told us a young hand it over to this private entity. The margins group ya be the same company your friends saying your Ghana card man or your Juma and they are politically connected. Omo and omo this Juma way. And do na ya kasa $20 million no ya ni buy a house no and na cookie abedru over $240 million. Service adwuma na mo ye no ka ho, maintenance ka ho, and taking care of it for the future no ni nyina ya gbo modie tu omoka bibia wie nya saa na aban sesa sika no bekam because the omo ye nyina no say no parliament kwanya approve ya because we pinche na sefo a so this whole thing Dr. Bawumedi Mika call lanche ya ni nyina just to ensure say there will be a transfer of money to this particular company sabaya aban sesa enkoye pinche na banko parliament for approval na sefo no na by the time aban besesa no no mo nsa kan mo sika so another coup deal over the year the many scandals na a working government no ebia ni na senka Ghana a serious country a ye ha ye kasa asemo ya obi a osi terminal 3 ejo mahama osi terminal 3 no kwa no terminal 3 no cost yesen as compared to e-gate in for electronic fair transformation.
Educate terminal 3 in the cost yes.
Terminal 3 was around 249.
Airport in
corrected. Yes.
Airport in
$1 million. This one is around 240.
No, remember. Airport in you see, you know, 240 million.
49, yes.
49 million.
Cross check.
And a glass gate in saying.
That tells you how funny we are as a country. And America say this whole thing. And I've just said Ghana, we are in a democracy. I've been telling people that this whole thing to me is not a democracy. It's a Ponzi scheme that is being run by a certain criminal cartel. I'm more fronty democracy. And because you free said democracy now, they are just cooking one scheme after the other. I know the day, you know, the average and the ordinary Ghanaian who is supposed to be a beneficiary of government now young say ya constitute na mandate to run the affairs of this country, you know, or more take it as an opportunity and amode air finance.
Okay, but e-gate project, you know, essentially the stakeholders involved, Ghana Immigration Service, the Ghana Airport Company Limited,
yes.
And these are two major stakeholders involved. Then the private firm. Would you say the Ghana Airport Company and the Ghana Immigration Service were adequately involved in the process? So, no,
the Immigration Service initially resisted. I think so. Kind of bright, Simon. The details not that bad now. Underneath most of the information that he got, they are the very people who gave it to him. They resisted, but you see, they had the modus operandi of this government. Anybody be a government worker be about resist any attempt you either go down or you'll be evicted. So Ebasana they have put fear of God in people. So everybody is quiet. So at the end of the day, you know, the political forces, you know, through that marauding power, no, so at the end of the day, everybody has gone silent. Okay. And it's exactly that is the playbook that is in play.
So see, $240 million e-gator yede Aba Airport ubetumi de Ghana card ebie gate no na go through the normal manual immigration process no obi abetua $11.
Yes,
obia,
yeah, that is for a round trip
utu kwan bia in and out ubetua $11.
Yeah,
so utu kwan 10 times ubetua $110 for a round trip. Not just Sasika way Sika yes and Beji Ghana for to recover the investment in this project.
Yes. So Omatam Sikano has spread it for these people. They are taking the money away. So costs, you know, and also and forever we are going to pay this particular money. And taxes in and for the man egu Ghana for so at the airport and as for over the years Ghana for complaining, you know, these are extra burden ever better Ghana for so in the coming days, you know, ube to crying and as for no man. Some of these things are things that ube battle with and a bit deep in the kind of challenges and the difficulties Ghanaians are going through. You understand? So this whole thing now me say you get your account.
The introduction of the e-gate form.
If you go to some of the universities like KNUST and other platforms, e-gate has been in this system for several years. So, and grown away in this way. And the whole vice president will be airport. Say e-gate, and I'm very surprisingly, no, e-gate will be an ambient.
The introduction of the e-gate forms part of the
eventually it opened. I mean,
no, but you see that was the
let's give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Later, eventually it opened.
And America say, you see, he who the gods want to kill, they first make mad. So these are signs are clearly. Say even force nature your friend saying your forces of the land were living against him.
My concern is not the e-gate. My concern is the amount of money sika the e-gate project, including the maintenance. But their own kind cost breakdown. Where's the problem? I think Ghana for be bring tiasie. People say now then I can same way 3 days to election, so that it informs your choice. It informs the vote that you are going to vote. And yes, Sanyama will be cautious because as I see a casa, Emma Abai who say a new maybe a oil and yet Ghana for we are not saying say digitization. There be, but the money involved too much. And acquire fast the contract in the microphone so too much, and that is what we are asking. The total cost project development cost $92,950,000. Development cost, the friendly development cost. Development cost, e-gate, development cost $92,955,000. Periodic upgrades. Tieniye pa. Be a won tiase, the be a won tiase. Periodic upgrade. Say omoye maintenance our e-gate ne ho. Maintenance of the e-gate $863,383.56. Periodic upgrade. Support and maintenance. Support and maintenance. Support and maintenance. 83,791,853. So the total life cost today e-gateness on the life cost kopim say best say kopim say be the total life cost $240,125,315. the total life cost you can say life cost that kopim say e-gate no be say no e-gate na si woni nyina 240,125,315. Now, the introduction of processing fees. E-gate, the introduction of processing fee. E-gate processing fee. Additional fees are to be introduced on all permits for Ghana Immigration Service fees in USD. Then verification and international passenger fee. Arrival $5.50. Departure $5.50. So round trip per passenger $11 as compared to the security port of $19. So round trip $11. Membre da abato na wokoto no tie ni yepa abato na wokoto membre da ni nyina kire se samiema we enkoso ana yentwam abato awokoto membre da no kire se e-levy enkoso ana yentwam abato obeto membre da no kire se covid tax yentwam ana yentoa so abato obeto membre da no kire se Bank of Ghana losses 60 billion no enkoso ana yentwam high youth unemployment rate akodu 15% no yentwam ana yentoa so what you say eti esasa what you say abato awokoto aho kira aba no eno aba na awokoto. Ivan, I don't know how you explain this.
Yes, I think even say you narrow the whole discussion to this particular e-gate here, we will lose the scope because you see corruption na yete ho no akwa say bazaar like oko East Africa mo market bi sa bazaar no corruption bazaar na yete ho it's a huge realm yakase yekoma sesia me no kase and the National Service Secretariat there is a big scandal manasa no team dia beto ho say yasesa nipa over 40,000 they are not doing national service and ye dey omudia shem and akwabrane charge obia 750 Ghana cedis. You can imagine the amount of money involved, and at the end of the day eba ye sa nkrofo ya mabo sa akro no twitwiri die wei atimenya kokoduro akokot akwaje krata se yemfa nto manase ene West African your friend say ni team no so
Media Foundation for West Africa.
Some mom can want some when this is the scandal ye battle with enkura no mu free school aba sika na edi ti omo ka enso no kwabrani bi ti baabi e na wasesa nipa over 40 million nipa 40,000 dia ka ho okọ parliament na akọ declare oh eye nipa 85,000 na ye de omo baye national service obokom na over 135,000 ye twa gu so sese ya me no ka say e ho scandal da ho a ye ka ho asema ye nwie so scandal na ye ka no enye say ba ko pe enti wu na ro to one na wu be mistake enti we Ghana ni na wo koto aba who said the last 8 years
okay yan hwade o see 750 Ghana cedis and yetuama national service personnel okay into 750 times 12 what the enfan say oye service no 12 months 750 times 12 now yan say multiply by enfan say 7 years over 63,000 per personnel now multiply 63,000 by 40,000 63,000 by 40,000. Me calculator ama me error. Me calculator na me error.
Yes.
Me calculator na me error.
So that is idea Ghana for yet home. But we are talking about the president. Me say President Akufo-Addo president dina me akra. And with you know at the political fringes, the message had always been one: may you incorruptible, may be protected the public purse, corruption and as a form. Under him today, corruption ababaye your friends a social intervention. Everywhere you go, a corruption scandal. And you see, Makasa we state when corruption issues are popping up. The might of the state, at that point, you need to project it by making sure as a state, you investigate these issues of corruption. Because wrong. But the president has demonstrated clearly, say he is not interested when it comes to issues of corruption. And in the appointees, it has been one issue of corruption to the other because the state and the president has demonstrated weakness, and that weakness, these people are exploiting and they are taking advantage of, and it's the reason why we are here. Now, making the power sector for you. America for Etibabia catches say $190 million. Now, in some power sector, no sabi ebe pejanimu kwabrani bi ko nunti. President Wafasi ni nuanom for me a team kaba and I call DPDS anim because of that in America aban bufu ye sasika na aboyen no be any wetimi atranse or your investigation into why Ghana lost that huge sum of money but see what is obi aka wasem and then we are confronted with doom so and because money that was supposed to come to us free $190 million obi kro nunti no sika na aboyen. There are several of this kind so mine makasa these people didn't come say be fix any problem for you and I to have any hope. The Ghanaian dreamer over the years yakasa is possible because other people are yamana ye sabaya the average and the ordinary Ghanaian will live a decent life. No so hope for the future so at least or will be a day these things are dashi you take care through because some people already their belly full are still taking advantage of the system, feeding themselves and feeding their families. The state has shown weakness. The president who promised or ben making sure corruption and corruption agenda bayanfa. Yet it is the pakofa $1 million share them. Besin me obi investigation. The issues of corruption I saw rampant to the stand say and robbing Ghana of its dignity and then yesika semne na se for nyina tompansa because mine da obi abama na waba fa bi no de ko baka che say so be a president ade ba ko ade ma wo ho ayehu the real power to crack down on people omudo be fsa omumfa bebo oman sikam but so we had the demonstration I ekoso ya se nipa no bone no ba president na nkasa the clear nipa no so mimianom na ade na foolish case when we have state institutions yama ibun prosecutorial power and prosecutorial authority and no can be na president Akufo-Addo kofa special prosecutor by arm the institution with the prosecutorial power and authority to go after individuals besin the special prosecutor by akoko krom no court makoko ndi for esiwokwa because it's just part of the design. They are never interested in fighting corruption. Because the very people who are fighting corruption, they are the very people who are stealing. So at the end of the day, when are we investigating? And until the very people who are kasako appointee from Martiamidi to Kusia Jabea, as a special prosecutor, no, they are all frustrated and they have not been able to prosecute even a better crime team for a better court. So I show how unserious this whole Akufo-Addo government is. The whole presidency was built on fraud, and I'm not sure say anybody is surprised where we are today. Now we are Ghana now Kotwa bar, so we saw emotions in the film.
Eti abatwa ye kotobe mede yentu abantia corruption. Saying and yentu abantia corruption.
Oh, me motivation, and when I meet people, I catch up say President Akufo-Addo na baya be 8 years. And for accountability sake. For accountability sake, we need to vote them out because Bawumia is just a puppet of Akufo-Addo unity. And they are just installing him to evade accountability, and we are not going to allow that. The only way we are able to hold these people accountable and make them answer for their crimes. Don't forget, and Nema Kenofurata no Kroma say. Don't forget, and Nema President Akufo-Addo in the Bushia no Kroma, and some key individuals within his government are on to be investigative. Some Nema when a year to a betia, now you're making sure say. We will have a full day and let them answer for their crimes. And say, this is a two about 2 or more because Bawumia our power. And Akufo-Addo term. Because there is no way Bawumia will have the power, the courage, and the infantry. Say, or the Obi Kwako. Who will be accountable because they don't even respect him. You understand? And over minor down more one and na. My catcher say, what in China? You think they are running government to them? Omo free sabi omo ofana bie omo rane oman say obi abie supermarket bi akurase aye wo fa ubo wuroma de opia na wayi so wani beba ahoso no na store na gu basika no aye dem kwakofa nemo no bia begu menim because a family thing, and that is how these people have programmed and how they see this country, and it's the reason why consistently no oman no bofom no. So where we are, it is not just about NDC or MPP, CPP or whatever again. It is about accountability. Say okojina kwenya no ho a to abachiro munyansa sasabi o mayeja pade enyo o de enyo papa de
Ivan gina o mame.
Okay.
Memre da abato a wo koto no. Wo koto aba se E11 yentwam ana E11 yentoaso.
For me, so ya Ghana ni na wo koto aba 7 December 2024. And so Jay say ABO me NPP ni Debbie and I'm a PNC ni Debbie and I'm a NDC ni Jay Ghana who first. You are caught through a system of democracy. Yen to me in Kofasuja for one ma. Yen country say omo discount from Kojina firing squad na shoot them. That cannot happen. But democracy has to have its own revolution of a kind. I was omo bedi omano so no eya we se ofa omani sika wo ho betreo so udi omani sika wo ho betreo. And I think that is why I was John Dramani Mahama eba unim 2024 December 7 ebeye judgment day di ama ebinom ebeye atemuda e di ama ebinom. Se wo ho na obeye minister na oje $46 million se wo de kodreje odona na se sika no bebre kopie wo mpa ase ema obi wi ayekra wa hu sa minister kro no December 7 2024 will be a judgment day for you.
Remember that a judgment day yanko na yentie de ekoso ewo final rally grounds.
Kuma NDC mutwe kama kikalanga na jamani abale kikalanga na NDC ne kikalanga na NDC ne kenda 7 December kwa isite mara mwana magaya mara mwana kubaya sababu kanda sababu anna sababu former His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Except for Medina, Medina is now the home of creation. And I'm the devil to say, maybe the new people have create for race. Create for race. Because Medina is a home for creative. So that's one of our creative children who has a beautiful one for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. She's going to perform it, and then it's Nkrumah, let's welcome Nkrumah, later Nkrumah.
Now, Okotuaba, 7 December 2024. And so, Jane, say ABIO, me NPP ni, Debbie, and I'm a PNC ni, Debbie, and I'm a NDC ni. Jane Ghana home first. You are caught through a system of democracy. Yen to me, Kofasu Jafone Ma. Yen country, say, I'm a discount, I'm from Kojina firing squad, Namun Shituam. That cannot happen. But democracy has to have its own revolution of a kind. I was Omwa di Omano Sono, Eya West, so far Manisika. Oh, that's true. So would you Manisika? Oh, that's true. And I think that is why I was John Dramani Mahama Eba. Unim 2024, December 7, Ebeye Judgment Day, the Amebinum.